ready to play?
I didn't come to play. I came to win. Now let's play.
24th of last seed. I've arrived just outside of Fellglow Keep, and things look to be relatively quiet. I suppose that's a good thing. But you can never take anything on face value around here. Without a doubt, I'm sure something's gonna come up. That orc said that there were rogue mages. Oh, there are rogue mages here. And we have a fire atronach not too far away. Let's see if I can... I think they know I'm here. Well, Belrin's not wasting any time. I might as well not either. Oh. I forgot that those things blow up. Now, where did he go? There you are. Good job, Belrin. Now we just gotta make our way inside and find those darn books. Well, someone knows I'm here. Oh, jeez. Spiders. I hate spiders. Alright. Any of these... Nope, these do not appear to have anything to do with what we were looking for here.
Wizards. Why is it always wizards?
Because they love to do horrible, horrible things. Oh dear. Ah. Gotcha. Who is that? With glowing eyes?
Out of the way, meat.
Oh, hey.
Look out! Never should have come here. Here we go.
And these are vampires. Well then, that was unexpected. I'll just leave out the little fact of helping vampires and who said that? Was it someone up here, or... No, I think it was down there.
Don't get too far ahead.
No, I don't think any of those books were what I needed. Try this. Careful. And I missed.
Go, boys!
Please let me out of here. You have to let me out. They're going to do something awful to me. There's a lever right there in the center. Hurry, before more of them show up. Oh, you've saved me. Thank you so much. Who knows what they'd have done to me if you hadn't come along. I promise I'll help you get out of here.
Now, where are those books that you stole?
The books? Oh, I see. I thought perhaps... Well, I thought you'd come for me. But yes, the books. The caller will have them. She was most interested in one of the volumes. Although not interested enough to keep me from being locked up.
You should get yourself to safety.
Don't you need my help?
Well... Okay, I could use some help.
I shall do my best.
Just don't get yourself killed.
Be careful.
Odie. Belrand, your familiar is in the way here. Ow! That didn't work. Set up the ward. And then move it. Did he get himself killed? Well, so much for that. Come on, let's go. Something isn't right here. What were they up to anyways? Just a standard resurrection spell. At least nothing too sinister yet.
You're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects. How nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Now hand over the books.
So you're just one of Arin's lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real promise. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything.
Alright. Can we set up some kind of arrangement?
afraid you don't have anything worth trading. Now, you can go back to your college and leave me be, or I can kill you. Your choice.
I'm not going anywhere without those books.
Are you attempting to threaten me after I've been so hospitable? Well, then you won't be leaving here at all.
Had to make things so difficult. There's the book. The Last King of the Aelids. Heartland High Elves. Let me skim through this real quick, see if there's anything that might be of use. Nothing too useful from that. They had one over here. On Artaeum. Huh. Home to the Psijic Order. That's that weird presence that talked to me. And interesting, the Psijics are made up of elves, of all things. Though I don't see any mentions of Thalmor. Note, the author is currently on the Isle of Artaeum by gracious consent of Master Sargenius of the Council of Artaeum. Huh. Interesting. And this last book. Night of Tears. Sarthal. Well, this is important, I guess. Holds a prominent place in Skyrim history, even if most do not remember it by name. It is, of course, the site of one of the first major Nord settlements. Huh. Let's see, it was also the site of terrible bloodshed when the elves attempted to drive the Nords out of Skyrim, to succeed only in incurring their wrath in the form of Ysgramor and his fabled 500 companions, who swept the elves from Skyrim and firmly established it as home of the Nords. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Found something. The Nords found something when they built their city. Buried deep in the ground, they attempted to keep it buried and the elves learned of it and coveted it for themselves. Thus they assaulted Sarthal, their goal not to drive the Nords out, but to secure the power for themselves. I believe Ysgramor knew something of what the elves would find under Sarthal, and rallied together his people to keep the elves from gaining it. When Nords once again controlled Skyrim, this power was buried deep below the earth and sealed away. What kind of power? Of course it's not going to tell me what kind of power is there. This is not a good sign. I gotta return to the Archmage and let him know about this. Hello again, Urag.
I don't want hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
Of course. Here's your books.
Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose you've earned these.
Thank you. Well, suppose off to find Tolfdir then. Tolfdir.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Urag suggested I come to see you.
Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery?
I found a certain book called The Night of Tears.
Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Eliad, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go.
Oh dear. What's going on?
Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
Why are you so concerned about this?
I'll be the one asking the questions. All you need to know is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law. They have clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here.
If this guy finds out who I am... Oh...
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Well, I can escape that way if I have to.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm.
Archmage?
It is good to meet you in person.
Well, what did you just do?
I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
And what does this have to do with me?
You set this chain of events in motion at Sarthal. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
Why should I trust you?
I presume you refer to Onkano's distaste for the Psijic Order. The Thalmor see our order as a threat because we have power, and we will not allow them to control us. I assure you that we mean you no harm.
Alright, so what's the problem?
As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
Alright, but what do you want me to do?
Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours.
Where can I find this augur?
I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry.
Wait,
Were you about to say
what is the
something?
meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
Alright everyone, that is going to conclude the first chapter for this Skyrim roleplay. Hope you enjoyed. It was definitely fun to start a new series, especially one that's a little bit more, I guess, story focused. You know, creating my own story, which is always one of the great things about Bethesda games. So hope you stay tuned for the following episodes. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date, and see you in the next episode.